All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, Soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. The WCT Season 11 finale is still a few weeks away, but with no official renewal yet from Hallmark, fans can't help but wonder about When Calls the Heart Season 12 and whether beloved series will return for another year. Well, we found a major clue that tells Hearties everything they need to know. When Calls the Heart is Hallmark Channel's drama series following the residents of Hope Valley, a small town in Western Canada, where life is simple but still comes with its challenges. The series, which was based on Jeanette Oak's book of the same name and started as a Hallmark original movie in October 2013, centers around Elizabeth Thatcher, a young teacher accustomed to high society life who moves to Hope Valley after she receives her first classroom assignment there. Since its premiere in 2014, When Calls the Heart has become Hallmark's longest-running original series, with 11 seasons and more than 100 episodes. But after more than a decade on television and countless storylines, fans wonder how long the series will run for. Read on for what we know about When Calls the Heart Season 12 so far, and the chances the series could be renewed for another round. At the time of writing, Hallmark Channel hasn't officially renewed When Calls the Heart for Season 12. However, Hearties speculate that a Season 12 renewal is coming based on When Calls the Heart's upcoming fan event, Hearties Family Reunion, which seems to confirm Hallmark's investment in the series. The official When Calls the Heart Instagram announced the event in a post on May 7, 2024. The event is set to take place from September 13 to 15, 2024, in Vancouver, British Columbia, where When Calls the Heart also films. Hi, #Hearties. We have some fun news for you to celebrate after Season 11. Are you ready for the next Hearties family reunion? Please save the date and your nickels and dimes for September 13 to 15, 2024 in beautiful Vancouver, BC. The Post read, Hope Valley looks forward to seeing you. More info to come when the HFR website is relaunched. Stay tuned and keep your hearts on the lookout for what we hope will be more good news soon. When Calls the Heart executive producer and co-creator Brian Bird also confirmed to the Christopher's blog in April 2024 that he plans on continuing When Calls the Heart for as long as Hallmark wants. The best legacy of When Calls the Heart is it has fostered friendships all over the world between people who didn't know each other until they started watching the show. And then the show became a catalyst for them to have a friendship, he said. Those friendships are going to outlive the show. He also confirmed that Lucas Bouchard will remain on the series, despite his and ex-fiancée Elizabeth Thatcher's breakup in the Season 10 finale. Lucas was built for a bigger stage than a small town, Bird said. He really was. I mean, that character from the very get-go was kind of an international man of mystery. Keep watching Season 11 because that returns. As for how Season 11 will end, Bird confirmed that there will be a cliffhanger, though fans will have more of a resolution than previous seasons. The power of closure on some stories that we've set up, even in way earlier seasons, comes to resolution in Season 11, Bird said. I'm not going to deny that we have another cliffhanger coming. We know that to sustain hunger for the show, we've got to leave them wanting more. We've got a beautiful, very interesting cliffhanger coming at the end of Season 11. But I think closure on some powerful things is important in this season. After Nathan and Elizabeth made big steps forward in their relationship last week, and the Canfields faced the prospect of a surprise visitor, viewers can't wait to see what's next on When Calls the Heart. Hallmark has already released a sneak peek and a trailer hinting at what's to come in Season 11, Episode 6. The teasers include a dark figure from Elizabeth's past who is causing problems, and some intimate glances between Elizabeth and Nathan. Season 11, Episode 6 is titled Believe, and it premieres on Sunday, May 12 on the Hallmark Channel. The synopsis for the episode reads, Elizabeth confronts an imposing figure from her past with Nathan's support. Rosemary helps Lee navigate a new leadership role. Lucas struggles to find bidders for his resort project. In Hallmark's sneak peek, we see a sweet moment between Nathan and Elizabeth when he offers to carry her books. The two exchanged some telling glances during their chat. They discuss the upcoming school merger and how it might or might not change things. Elizabeth says she's meeting with Mr. Wilcox from the school board to discuss it. A separate, shorter synopsis from Hallmark for the episode reads, With Nathan's support and encouragement, Elizabeth is able to navigate a difficult situation. When the sneak peek was shared on Instagram, one fan wrote, Love it. So glad they fired that tinker. We got our show back and now Nathan will finally get the love he has always deserved. The trailer for the next episode reveals that a man with a dark past arrives to make things difficult again for Elizabeth. It's Thomas Higgins, superintendent of the school board. And not only is he here to make trouble for Elizabeth, but it looks like he might be causing issues for Faith too. Thomas Higgins is played by James Cott. Cott has been in Hallmark productions before, including Christmas on Cherry Lane just last year and A Ruby Herring Mystery. This time, he's recast as a character who appeared in season 4 of When Calls the Heart in the episode Heart of a Teacher. The previous actor was Jason McKinnon. In that episode, Thomas claimed that Elizabeth had used her family's influence to get her job as a teacher, and he got her fired. He knew the letter was a lie, but he wrote it as payback for her rejecting his advances. Elizabeth learned he had a history of sexual harassment, and she was ultimately able to get her job back. You can read the full recap of the episode on Hallmark's webpage here. The episode took place back when Jack was still alive and very much a part of Elizabeth's life. On Instagram, one fan wrote about the sneak peek and trailer. Once Nathan finds out about Higgins, he is going to go all Mountie on him. Higgins won't mess with Elizabeth again after Nathan gets finished with him.